feels good. Welcome to Dungeons and Comedians. Make some noise if you've come along to the show before. Great, and make some noise if you've never been. Great, excellent. Hello, welcome friends. And that's you lot, eh? You're new here. You? Yes, excellent, great. How did you find out about the show?
I watched it in lockdown.
You watched it in lockdown? Online, perhaps? Mm-hmm. All of our videos are on YouTube and on popular podcast sites, so please do feel free to go check those out. I am your DM Trubie-Dylan Smith, or should I say Daisy the Barbarian. Yes, a bit of an unexpected departure, maybe. But not unwelcome, I hope. I always thought it would be easy, you know, to give this thing a whirl. So I've taken this spot for my own. Now, we are in a very special part of the campaign where we have very recently defeated the big bad of the first season. So what lies ahead for this second season? Who could possibly say? Now, who here has played D&D before? Do we have any experts? Do we have any? Few. So does that mean there's a lot more people who haven't played? Yeah. Okay, and there's a whole lot of people who aren't saying anything. Just in case, largely this game is played by this magnificent thing here. It's 20-sided, it's got the numbers 1 through to 20 on it. Typically a player will roll one of these, and the higher the number they roll, the better they do. Alright? And I'm going to be pitting them against all sorts of challenges, okay? But who is they? Who am I talking about? Who are our heroes? Well, it's about time, then, to meet your cast. For this evening, Episode 1, Season 2. Can you please make a big noise and a round of applause for Abby Howells as Hank Fresh? The rootinest, tootinest cowboy there ever was.
Indeed, and howdy to everybody.
Good to have you here, Hank.
Great to see you again, Daisy.
Yes, you're a good friend of mine.
I still see you can still talk.
Yes,
which
that's
is
right.
Incredible.
I am a minotaur, after all, not a cow. So.
Oh, that's right. You're a bull.
That's right. That's right. You got it, buddy.
You'd make a beautiful rug one day.
Our next adventurer is brand new to the table. She is Monique Clementson, and she's playing Pole! Wow, look at this strapping lad, eh?
Hello.
Hello. So good to meet you. Yes, this is the D&C audience. They're very friendly, don't worry. What's this you've got in your hand here?
It's meant to be a giant club.
Oh.
So watch out!
Oh, wow. Yes, I like it.
I'm not violent.
Oh. Well. Good. A time will tell, I guess. Please, your third wonderful actor for this evening. It's Kathleen Burns as Irma the Mermaid. Ever the gentleman there, Hank. Irma, so good to see you again.
Hello, Daisy.
Oh, so good to see you.
Look at you sitting in the middle there.
I know, it looks good on me, wouldn't you say?
Very good. Lovely for you.
Oh,
Love that.
Thank you. Good to see you. There's one more who's going to join us. And oh my gosh, I can't believe this is happening. Our fourth and final hero to join the table is none other than Brendon Bennetts as Bebard BeeBeard! I'm going to be sick! Oh my gosh! Brendon, so good to have you here as Bebard the BeeBeard. I'm saying that correct, aren't I?
Bebard BeeBeard, that's right.
Bebard BeeBeard.
Bebard BeeBeard.
Bebard BeeBeard, excellent. Played by Brendon Bennetts. Bebard BeeBeard by Brendon Bennetts. You get that up.
Oh, is it high in the chair?
Oh, please. Not yet. So good to have you heroes here. I think it is time for a bit of adventure. Would you agree?
Yeah!
Excellent. Well then, let's not delay any longer.
Feels like we're delayed.
Oh, no, it's all
okay.
right. It's a dramatic pause.
Sorry, I broke the tension.
Pregnant with anxiety.
Oh no, take a
And-
pill.
Oh,
If that's your choice.
yes. Thank you.
Obviously. And if it's not, maybe don't drink that.
We promote healthy messages here with DNC.
I don't know if you're aware, Trubie, but you're being roasted by the illustration.
Oh, I see. No. I will not be rushed. It has been some weeks since the defeat of Lord Everblessed, when our heroes did cast him back into the portal from whence he came, sealed away for another 1,000 years. And it is indeed time for our heroes to celebrate, enjoy each other's company, smile, and begin the journey home. It's been a long time. Brendon, can you please, this is our first time meeting Bebard, could you describe the guy to us? Who are we seeing right now?
Of course, Bebard BeeBeard, a hill dwarf ranger. Of course, there was a generational conflict between hill dwarves and bees until the bees used a pesticide that wiped out all of the hill dwarves. But then the bees realized that they depended on the hill dwarves. And all the bees started to die, and so I, as the last surviving dwarf, housed the last surviving hive in my beard. Together, we've journeyed forth to seek out pollen.
Ah, interesting. On your character sheet, I remember reading that you have something of a wanderlust about you.
Yes.
Right.
We love to sample all the different flora.
I know exactly what you mean. Currently, Bebard, you stand upon the deck of an airship.
Oh,
At its wheel, for you are its captain.
wow, this is exciting. I'm a buzz.
That's right. Your bees are positively excited by the idea of your position here. The wind whips past you. At your side, there is a woman made completely of bronze, standing at attention, her arms folded about her chest, her look attentive, and her bronze metal hair tied back in an unmoving ponytail. Captain, you're doing well.
Thank you, first mate.
Yes, that's right. You said it with some hesitation.
Well, and of course, as I always address you by your name, which is
Yes, Bangle.
Bangle.
Yes, my name's Bangle. First mate Bangle, of course.
All right, yes, this airship held aloft by this eternal flame.
That is the bonfire by which we keep warm sometimes. But
Yes.
good joke there. No, I of course tend to the far crystals at the center of this ship, which do power this airship. You know.
Yes,
You
thank you,
remember that?
Bangle.
Yes, no
And
problem.
of course, we're heading towards our destination.
Yes.
Pop quiz. Where are we going?
Well, it's time to drop off the first of the heroes.
Heroes.
Yes, yeah.
All right.
So of course, well, I mean, you see the bright sun in the distance. Your shelf.
Ah, yes, on the shelf. I take my telescope.
Yes,
Look,
please.
not directly into the sun.
No,
with the telescope.
no, you mustn't, Captain. And you see burning like a bright magnesium disc, the sun, and it beats down upon the sands of Grome.
the sands of Grome. Ah, yes.
Yes, Captain.
Full of minotaurs.
Well, there's a few of them there. One really, really lonely one, last I heard. But that's our mission, especially yours, Captain, to get all of these heroes home safely.
Yes, for although I have no home of my own, doesn't mean that everyone else can't really rub it in.
Well, it's just, you're so selfless, and I just can't believe what you're doing for these people. I can't imagine what it must be like to be displaced, but you're doing a good thing.
Thank you, Bangle.
No problem, Captain. I understand we'll be wanting to dock soon. I'll get the rest of the boys.
Yes, bring out the boys.
Right. And she rings a bronze bell that's and ding 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 ding, and from underneath the deck you hear the shuffle. The view from the deck is clouds and majesty, the rolling hills and land that encompass your home, span ever onwards before you. And in the distance you see a city, and in the middle of it a great, possibly something like a cake tin of a stone structure in the distance, but that's distant now. For now you just get to enjoy your trip aboard this airship.
We don't want to need it.
No, Captain. No. We're going to ancient Grome. We're going to drop off Daisy. Remember?
Yes, of course.
You really ought to remember this. Gulls zoom by.
Oh, they're so fast.
Yes.
I hate this.
Is it the height, Hank?
It's the height. It's being in the air. Hank is a land boy. He belongs on the land.
Buddy Fresh, your son/horse,
Yes, right.
is
Tries to fly.
he stands there nervously trotting at the deck, and he looks at you and
I know, buddy. I don't trust it 1 inch. Yeah, I hate this. Do you remember? Buddy Fresh can talk.
Oh, was that you being Buddy Fresh?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
I hate this.
You see Buddy kind of like nuzzle against Irma, trying to take comfort in the friends that he has. The airship zooms forward. Bebard, what is your approach to flying an airship? When they signed you up for this, they knew you had the heart, but the skill set, they weren't sure. So how do you, is there anything you can like?
Well, yes, of course.
Okay.
I mean, flying an airship is like watching a bumblebee fly. No one knows how it happens, but it just happens. And I take the same approach to captaining. I don't know how it happens,
Okay.
but it happens.
Okay, excellent. You just trust.
That's right.
That, okay. What kind of roll's that? All right, I really gave you an out there, Brendon. Okay, you know what? It sounds like you're relying upon your instincts. I'll let you roll a wisdom check, because it's time to dock this airship.
Grow up, Hank.
It's time to dock this airship. The bronze boys, they're getting ready down on the deck. They've got their spools of rope, and soon they're going to abseil down to the ground. You just need to get close enough to the ground without any collateral damage. Sort of happening. So please.
All right, so drawing on my wisdom.
Great. Yeah.
Yes,
Getting in tune with the ship, right?
Yeah, that's right. My bees fly out and form an arrow, like to point the ship in the right direction.
Like a landing strip?
Yeah, exactly.
Excellent.
And 16.
16? The airship, the lusty wanderer.
The
as
lusty wanderer.
As she is known. Slowly and gently, it starts hurtling down. You're really, you're not subtle. Your foot's on the gas, as it were, or off the gas.
You've got to show these airships who's boss.
Everyone on deck almost shits themselves. But 10 feet before it collides with the ground, it catches. just with a flick of your instinctive wrist. Yeah.
Oh, I'm kidding. Oh dear.
And you bangle, another ring on the bell, and then suddenly you feel the weight of the bronze boys leave the ship as they abseil down ropes, and they very long ropes, and they hit the ground and they look around for something to tie the ship to. They see these great statues rising at the front of ancient Grome, figures of gods and past emperors. They think, all right, that will do, and then they with pure strength alone start to bind it to a statue and pull on ropes. They work on this for a wee while, and the lusty wanderer is successfully docked. Well done, Captain Bebard. Your first landing outside of training. Well done.
And I didn't land any during training.
No, this is the lusty wanderer, the fourth, after all. It's quite an expensive process that was.
I appreciate the constant trust.
Of course. You hear the door opens. Home.
Daisy, does it feel good?
It feels so good.
What's the first thing you're going to do?
I need to see my boy.
Look, I know we've had our differences this time.
Oh, put it aside, hag. Will you meet my boy?
It would be my greatest privilege and pleasure.
Irma, please.
I will also do that.
Excellent.
Hey, he's not lame, is he? He's cool.
Hey, you don't say that about
Is that-
people's children,
Well,
even
just-
when they are lame.
Sorry.
Is that a livestock joke, or are you asking my son's cool?
No, I just
He's not.
My social skills are poor, so I need someone who's strong to interact with to make it a good one.
I'm sure you'll get along.
I'll do my best.
Look, Bebard, this past week has been an absolute whirlwind. I consider you one of my closest friends.
Yes, we did go through a whirlwind.
Yes, exactly. I almost left clean off the deck, but your smart piloting really saved us. You gonna meet my boy?
I'd be honored to.
Excellent.
Is there anyone else?
No, the rest. Let's leave the rest. No. I mean, no, I only want 3 of you to go. 3's enough, my boy. He gets all crowds. He's like, no.
You said he wasn't lame.
No. He's all right. He scores a 3 on the lameness scale, so that's pretty bad. Meanwhile, zoom in through the streets of Rome. Togaed plebeians, wine being poured, olives on the vine, the sun baking the stone houses. Zoom through the streets and you see a house with a great open central courtyard and a very, very big boy waiting inside it. And in front of that big one-eyed boy there is a very small minotaur. And the small minotaur has a wooden horse in his hand on wheels, and he's kind of absent-mindedly running it back and forth. And then opening like the toy hatch and bringing out all the soldiers and making them storm like an imaginary fortification. Buttercup kind of size.
Oh, are you right there, Buttercup?
Yeah, I'm all right.
What are you thinking about?
Thinking about Dad.
Oh, don't you worry, lad. He'll be here in a minute. Why don't we play dolls in the meantime?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'll be this one.
Oh, okay, great. This one's Poseidon.
Oh, hello. Oh, Poseidon.
He's the god of the sea.
Right. And who's this one?
Oh, that's Hades.
Oh, hello, I'm Hades. Is that how you do it?
Yeah, that's exactly what Hades would sound like. They're brothers. You know, this This time could have been a real stinker without Dad, but good thing you're really funny.
Oh, yeah, good thing I'm your daycare babysitter. It's been so nice being here because I don't have a home of my own either.
At this, we don't know, Pole. Could you please introduce Pole the Cyclops to us?
Yeah, hello, my name's Paul. I'm a Cyclops. I'm 13 feet tall. Big lad. Very strong. Very, very, very strong. Rippling muscles. Always has his toga. Always has nice hairy pits. Yeah, he uses them to wash the dishes. Yep.
Buttercup overhears that last part. Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Oh, it's natural.
Oh, I see. I thought last night's dinner was a bit salty.
Yeah. I got you covered.
Yeah. It's so nice of you to take time away from the creche that you work at to look after specifically me.
Well, it's been a pleasure, ever since I lost my wife in the big incident.
Oh.
And my 8 children.
Oh, that's really tragic.
Oh my goodness. You're quite sensitive around it. She's been,
We've got each other.
yeah,
wow.
the tear falls right down the eyeball.
Yeah, I guess it's always a single tear in your case.
Yeah, because I've got one eye. That'll be right. Oh, I'm really pleased to be here with you. It's been really lovely having some company, actually. Yeah. Anyway, I've been out. I'm going to the toilet.
As you're about to leave to go to the toilet, you hear a noise at the front door.
Oh, better open the door before I go to the toilet.
That's a good rule.
Yeah. Hello?
Oh, I'm back.
Oh my goodness. Brother Bear.
Baby bear. Oh, let me kiss your big bold head.
Oh my.
Where is he? Where is he? He goes in. He leads his friends into the.
Oh, I'm going to record this. This is going viral.
Oh, right. Hi. Come in. Where's my boy? They embrace.
Oh.
He throws him up in the air. There is no roof in this open courtyard. You're back. I'm back. Oh, I've lost for words.
Oh.
They reunite, and it's very lovely. It goes on like this for some time. Daisy, me, my boy.
Hello, Buttercup. My name is Hank Fresh. Pleasure to meet you.
Oh, it's so good to meet you. Are you one of Dad's friends?
I'm his best friend.
Wow!
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's 100% correct.
Yeah.
Look, I see your horse. You play with a horse there.
Yeah, that's right.
You like horses?
I love horses.
Well, come on down. I like horses too.
Wow! Whoa, who's this?
This is... My name is Buddy Fresh.
Oh, wow, you can talk.
I can talk and I can fly sometimes.
Wow, under what conditions?
When I jump off a cliff.
Wow. And then he looks over at Irma. He's like, oh my gosh,
I know, I'm a mermaid.
you're like us.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
Quite different. In what way?
In that, you're one of us, half and halves. Am I allowed to say that? Daisy's like, oh, we don't say that anymore.
No, from the mouths of babes comes, I don't know, something. What do you mean half and half?
Like I'm half bull,
Yes.
and you're half
Oh,
fish.
half
Fish.
fish. Oh,
Cod?
right. I prefer to think of myself as 100% mermaid.
Oh!
But that's okay.
You see an epiphany hit. Buttercup.
But you can be. You can
100% Minotaur.
if that's what you want.
You can identify however you like.
You can have
And
more
then
than 100%.
Daisy said, well, that's rich coming from you.
Just because I want to tear you up and make you my rug doesn't mean that I'm ill-intentioned. I say it as a compliment. I I would have each and every one of you as a rug in my home.
And this is my good buddy Paul. We've been through a lot together.
I'm also his best friend. So
Okay.
that's, I suppose, a little bit awkward.
That's a very interesting thing for you to say.
What's his favourite colour?
Pink.
That's right.
What's his favourite thing to eat?
Beans.
That's right. Okay, on three, we'll both say his favourite
Sandwich.
sandwich. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Crumbies. Crumbies.
That's right.
No, okay, both of you, you're making it.
I think you have to choose between us right here and right now.
No, I really don't think I do. All right? Look, you two, cut it out. You actually have a lot of similarities. I think you'll get along rather well. Pardon me.
Too many of those crappie sandwiches.
Yeah. Anyway, Buttercup pipes up and he says, Dad, actually there's something important that Paul and I have to tell you. Because you've been away from work so long, apparently there's a bit of trouble happening at the labyrinth. I know you only just got back, but I know you'd care about it. You knew this.
I knew.
I didn't tell you. And Daisy said, all right, well, I better go check it out then. Do you think you could do 5 more minutes of babysitting?
Or could I ever?
Oh, great.
Sounds like the best day ever. Oh, yeah.
Oh, hello, I'm Bebard BeeBeard. Hello, I'm about 4.5 feet tall.
Oh,
Yeah, he's easily, Paul is 3 times your height.
I didn't know we had a model coming in to the house.
Some bees fly and start fanning my face. It's it's not often that you meet someone of such great stature.
We need to go outside.
Yeah, and I think I'll take my leave. I'm just gonna head on out. Look after my boy, would you?
Absolutely.
Excellent. Okay.
Hello, young child.
Hi.
Do you want some mead?
Oh, BeeBeard, no, you can't give a child mead.
It's got honey in it.
You gotta give him whiskey.
I'm not a child. I'm 8.
Oh, I'm 15.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
I've been 15 this whole time.
I did not know that.
Did you not wonder about how I had no facial hair at all?
Oh, right. Wow. Cool. Good to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
This continues for some hours. And Daisy's not back.
Oh,
How old is Daisy usually? So,
tardy.
yes.
No, he's very on time, as we would obviously
But
both know, yeah.
Has he not been an absent father for many years? Previous to this exact moment. I'm just saying, I watched Dr. Phil once, and the best predictor of future behaviour is relevant past behaviour. Is what I'm saying?
Good point. He did disappear into another dimension, which seems irresponsible.
Oh, no. My dad would never leave me voluntarily.
Now then you know what's happened.
What?
What?
The Minotaur has taken him. We'll never see him again. I'm so sorry to break this to you.
The Minotaur?
Yes, it's the only explanation.
He is a Minotaur.
Oh, what was the thing that he was going into he went into the labyrinth.
The labyrinth has taken him.
Yes, the labyrinth has taken him.
He couldn't have possibly.
That sounds terrible. Have some mead.
Okay, thanks.
Well, we should go check it out.
Yeah.
As you say that, an orb floats into the house. A perfectly spherical, pearl-like bubble. And in the center is a stony white face. If it weren't for the mask, you might see a perplexed expression behind it, but you don't see nothing. Instead, you just hear a voice. Oh, don't worry. You can call me whatever you like.
Okay. Peter.
Peter? Sure.
No, Peter.
Peter.
Yeah.
Sorry? Peter.
Yeah.
You'll have to excuse Hank, he's 15 years old.
I see.
I only hit puberty recently.
Oh, yes, tell me all your stories. I'm very interested in all of you.
Okay.
No, I've changed my mind. Oh, dearie me. It seems you're missing someone.
Yeah, our best friend. Where is he?
Oh no. What's this? Caught in a labyrinth. No.
Oh, I see what you're doing.
Cole grabs a dictionary and quickly looks up the definition of labyrinth because he doesn't know.
It's a big maze, but like life size.
Oh,
like
right.
really big. You can walk around.
And it says exactly that in the dictionary that you referenced. A big maze, but life-size.
What does that even mean?
The figure says yes.
Whose life-sized is it? Because if it's Cole's or if it's mine.
Oh,
It fits all averages. Look, I don't want to get bogged down in the details. Your friend is mine.
no!
Peter, no. We only just got to know each other.
I know. Well, I guess there's only one course of action.
Go on.
Well, you'll just have to come get him.
Where are you?
Well, I'm in the labyrinth.
Oh, right. They said they
It's like a maze, but it's
life size.
We're been over it. Multicorsal, not unicorsal, I must point out. Any of you classics majors?
no,
You don't look like it.
No. Still in school.
Yeah. Okay. Tertiary education's a fine thing. Okay. Well, let's not tarry any longer. A great big clock appears before him. He winds it with a finger. It's 1 hour till, midday.
It's time of all.
Yes, well, I cannot. It's still dramatic. Broken clock is still right twice a day, something like that.
And is this clock broken?
Yes. Yes. And so will your friend be.
Oh.
If you don't come collect him in 59.5 minutes. Good day. The bubble floats back out of Daisy's house and out into the street.
Follow that bubble.
Yeah, follow that bubble.
yes, follow the bubble.
Follow the bubble.
Follow the bubble.
Follow the bubble.
Bubble.
Bubble, bubble, bubble. You all just chant bubble mindlessly as you follow after the bubble. It takes you roughly 90 seconds. Rome is a vast place, but the labyrinth is near the center of the city. Such as its majesty. It's such an important part, but it is huge. And you stand before its towering walls, at least 25 feet high. But stretching on yonder, further than the eye can see, especially given how tall the wall is, and the bubble phases through a bronze door that awaits at the very front of the labyrinth, and it's slightly ajar. You know, and Buttercup knows, that the front door shouldn't be open like that.
It's never open like this.
Yeah, my dad would never leave it open.
Someone go in and check. You do it. You look brave.
BeeBeard.
Whoa.
Yeah, BeeBeard.
All right, I will creep up to the gate,
Yes.
poke my head through.
Yeah. Before you is just a single path spanning Everford with great big stone walls on either side.
It's not much of a labyrinth, there's just one path. It's like more of a corridor, but life-size.
I've heard about that. Yeah.
Nice. Go in. Oh.
Wait a second. Was that your
No, that was me, Buttercup.
Buttercup, are you coming too?
Yeah, I'm coming. I'm definitely coming.
Buttercup, now I know that it can do a lot of psychological damage to a little boy when his father goes away, and I just need you to be honest with me. Did you make a wish last night? I'm not blaming you for your father's disappearance or anything.
Oh my
Did
gosh.
you make a wish by any chance?
I can't know.
I'm sorry, Paul. I did. I was so lonely.
What did you wish, Buttercup?
Well, I just wanted Dad just for 1 second to know what I felt like. But it's only because I was so sad.
Yes, I thought it was your fault for good reasons.
You're right, it is my
But
fault.
for good reasons!
Yeah.
Yes, and here in the Best Friends gang, we are allowed to fuck up if it's for good reason.
You said the F word.
Oh, see? That's an example!
Friends.
Okay.
That family is like piloting an airship. You're gonna crash the first 3.
But I'm Dad's first kid.
You were Dad's first kiss?
Kid!
That you know of!
Yeah.
You're the first one that survived this long.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna go into the labyrinth.
I'm coming too because I care very much.
Follow me. I'm a ranger.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
So I probably have relevant skills.
Oh.
Wow.
The door closes behind you.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no, oh no, oh no, mimics a voice in your head. No, it's me. No, it's me.
Peter.
That's right, Peter. You have come into the labyrinth. Oh, dearie me. But which way will you go? And how long will it take you to get to the middle? Hopefully less than 1 hour. I didn't really plan. Okay, out. As you make your way through this corridor, 2 paths crouch before you, and one is mossy and slick with leaves and the smell of compost. And the other way looks, it's covered in trash and junk and bits of discarded everything and anything. It's a real tip that you can see from this part. What do you do?
Do we split up or do we stay together?
Yes, let's split up.
Wasn't the way I was leading, but okay.
Well, my instinct is they've made the trash route look really bad.
Yes.
Right? Like, who would want to walk down there?
So I bet it's really good.
So I bet the trash route is the correct route.
You're
Oh my-
so smart, Hank.
Thank you. Everybody loves leaves.
Oh,
Well-known fact.
Hank, Fred, you're so clever. You're right. Labyrinths play all kinds of tricks. They do everything they can to try and stop you from getting to the middle. That's a really smart way of thinking.
Can I use my knowledge of nature to try and see if there's what I can tell about the leaves?
What are you trying to discern from the leaves?
Are they evil?
Very evil leaves. Go ahead and make a nature check. Paul, as a resident of ancient Grome, can you go ahead and make a history check?
Yep.
We'll see what kind of stuff you bring to this.
20. Let's go.
Okay, it must be from prolonged conversations with Daisy, and Buttercup loves this stuff as well. He's got a baby's first book of labyrinths, which he's obviously shared with you, and you know a bit about labyrinths.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you +1 to something called your labyrinth score.
Oh.
All right, and I need you to note down that you've got a +1.
+1 labyrinth score.
Yeah, that's right.
Right. When can I use that?
When I say you can.
Okay.
Yeah, you've heard him speak enough about this. In
Yeah.
fact, you know that both of these paths, nothing particularly dangerous down either of them.
No, they're both absolutely fine. These aren't evil. And you're right about the rubbish. It's just there for show. So we could just go down there now.
Well, thank you for saying so, Paul. Very generous of you to give me a compliment like that.
It wasn't a compliment.
Oh,
but
close,
just a fact.
so close to friendship.
Very well, nicely played, Paul. I still see we're still playing the game, are we? Well, consider this. For the last couple of years, Daisy and I have slept side by side every night.
Did you say slide by side?
Like a projector?
I sleep in a children's slide.
Okay.
Reminds me of home. And he sleeps on the ground.
Well, that sounds like Dad.
It was.
Look, it would mean so much to me if Uncle Paul and Uncle Hank, you got along. You're both friends of Dad.
I can speak to animals.
Wow! Yeah, and his son's a horse. See, you guys should be getting along already.
What can you do?
I can speak to animal. My horse.
A bubble drifts into view. Are you going to like? You're going to like? He looks at like a sundial. Like, are you going to? No? Okay, I'm just gonna... Okay, bye. No, hold on. Bye. And then he disappears again.
Irma, which way should we go?
Let's go the rubbish way. Let's go.
All right. How are you moving?
Oh yeah, I just assumed that I was being carried.
Yeah.
By someone.
On the horse.
On the horse?
We've done that in the past,
We
haven't
have.
we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is
Okay.
that...
Yeah, I was just checking.
Side.
Okay. I'm glad I know. I just presumed you were on the horse.
Yeah, me too.
Good thinking. Okay, great. Am I hearing junk path and?
We're sticking together.
Okay.
We'll
All
come
right.
with you.
Oh no! Let the party decide. What are you doing? You're all in the same.
We're splitting up.
What?
What are you doing?
No, I thought we should probably stick together.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Oh, all right.
You head down.
Do you want to go by yourself down the other one, Buttercup?
Oh well, maybe. No.
No. Come on, buddy.
Okay. I'm coming along. Okay. I'm coming along with my uncles and auntie.
I'll put Buttercup on the leash.
You're right. This is for the best. And he puts like a harness on. Okay. All right. No complaints. I honestly see the benefit of this. Along this path, you see discarded many things. Trash, discarded food, bones, carcasses, broken and blunt weapons, armor that is defunct, rusted, and as you go along this corridor, it eventually opens up to a great big room, also made of high vaulting stone walls, and just mountains of trash covering its sides. Along the length of this great big room is a upper-ended statue, cracked in half. And there's a oh, I have to check my notes. There's a small creature kind of fossicking around, and all the detritus. And she's laden with trash and bric-a-brac, and she's like kind of sifting through all the trash, and she's like, and she picks up a crown, and it's gilded with gold, and there's a ruby set in the center of it. She throws it, and then she moves over, and then she finds like a bit of discarded dental floss, and she's like, ooh! And then she adds that to the mound on her back. What do you do?
May I cast a spell?
Yeah, sure thing.
I cast Mage Hand. Flip it around, use it to flip the bird right a pole.
Oh my gosh, that's a naughty sign!
What a naughty hand! Who would do such a thing?
Hey, that's really mean-spirited.
I'm sorry. And then it changes to a thumbs up. But looks kind of sarcastic.
It's doing this.
Yeah.
That's sarcastic.
Uncle Paul's really nice.
Paul starts to cry because he remembers the last thing this dwarf ever did was flip him the bird.
Hank feels bad and the hand disappears.
Irma goes underneath the crying single eye for the only salty water that she has tasted in so long.
It's welcome and refreshing.
Yes, and she drinks and she is quenched. And then she looks at the little creature with all of the little broken bits of trash and starts to make a reference that not everyone will get. Look at the stuff. Isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think your collection's complete?
Oh my gosh, you would be mistaken to think that I had everything.
And then we form an instant connection over it.
Absolutely, yeah. And you know what? Have an inspiration for that. Here you go. It is the month of Easter. Please have one of these eggs.
Thank
If
you.
you eat it, though, you lose your inspiration.
Okay.
Oh,
Real marshmallow.
I'll just smell it. I'll just smell it.
okay, great.
Oh, it's good.
This huddled creature in front of you. Can you make like a nature check?
Yes.
And anyone else can do that as well.
Yes. Someone else really should.
Getting up.
Think of one.
16 plus 0 is 16.
Yeah. that's
16. You know this huddled thing to be a goblin. But it addresses. Finally, someone who gets it.
I know.
Oh, yeah. Hey, look at this. And she pulls out like she pulls out like a doll, and it's got like a single button for an eye, and
Oh, it's precious.
and like a bit of threading where another eye would usually be. And she's like, oh, look at this real piece of shit. Great.
Okay, I start doing this. With the stagnant. Single eyes of.
Oh, Wendy!
Oh, Paul!
This is my sister.
I should have seen the resemblance.
Oh, yeah. Are you? You
Wait,
referring to the doll?
Yeah, I'm confused. Is the doll your sister or is the goblin your sister?
What would you prefer?
Yes. Oh, this doll is your sister.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because it's got one eye.
Yeah, well, sorcerer cast a spell on her. I thought I lost it.
Amazing detail.
Yes, yeah, exactly. All for this one little doll. Yeah, so much backstory, eh? Yeah.
I can't take her now.
Yeah.
I thought I lost her.
Reunited.
Feels so good.
I'm just trying to work out what happened. How do you recognize that little doll? You said it's your sister? Oh, it's because it's got one eye. You feel a kinship to it?
No, a sorcerer literally cast a spell on my sister when I was 5 and turned her into a doll.
Why did you throw the doll in the rubbish dump?
Until I lost her.
Oh!
And I lost her while I was doing the dishes. And then I found her today, so that's good.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Excuse me, Miss Gobliness.
Yes?
We're trying to find the center of the maze. Could you point us in the right direction?
Sure. I'm sorry to say you've come to a dead end.
What?
Oh, what?
Wait, just quickly. I've got stone cutting.
Oh, yeah?
You said there was a statue.
Yeah.
I want to know who's it a statue of? I want to know the history of it.
Yeah. You can roll a history check or a religion check even.
Well, it'll be a 19.
Oh, yeah, great. Do you know that this great big figure is a testament to Hades?
Hades.
Yeah.
Is that the one who was kissing Poseidon?
Hades was in love with Poseidon, his brother.
Everyone knows that. Everyone knows the ancient history.
I'm not sure that's exactly true, but okay, yeah, okay. You know this to be a statue to Hades.
Right. It's not a secret lever or anything. Like push it to the side.
You're asking if it's
Resident Evil, like push it to the statue and.
Do you push it?
Yes.
Make a strength check.
Wow. No. Okay. 10.
Oh, I see they're struggling.
Oh God.
Yeah. Great.
I'll get it. That's a 1, but I'll get advantage because I'm fucking strong.
Oh, right, because you're a giant, you have advantage on strength checks, eh?
Yeah.
Right.
That's a... Oh, fucking dice. 9?
Yes, that's
9
Plus
plus 5.
5, yeah.
What?
14.
Yeah! Great, this great big, this colossal midriff of Hades, it's huge.
Oh, pushing right on the belly button.
Yeah. Really, it's not going anywhere.
Wait, do you see something in the belly button?
Oh, what I see in the belly button?
Yeah.
Mushrooms, fun.
Inside you find some lint.
I present it to the goblin.
The goblin goes, oh wow, that looks awful. She goes, oh wow, excellent. Oh, a real piece of crap. Great. She adds it to her pile. She looks stoked about it. And so she pulls from like somewhere else on her person. She goes, here, have this. Much too valuable. She hands you a compass. Though it has no cardinal points on it, it's got an arrow that seems to constantly just choose directions. You're not quite sure based on what yet. And you have +1 to your labyrinth score.
All right, so reminds me of the compass on the airship, which I also didn't understand. That was always spinning around in circles as well.
Oh, you're right.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I guess we're going to have to go back to the Leafway.
Okay. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
what?
Yeah, you've been great.
It seems like you want to tell us something.
No.
Well, I feel like I remember from my classics history class that Hades was the lord of the underworld. There wouldn't happen to be something under this room, would there?
We lift up the statue!
Anyone who would like to roll a strength check?
Yeah! 17!
13.
13.
It's the midriff of Hades begins to rock. And underneath it, you see bare stone ground, nothing. Roll an investigation check.
Oh!
Anyone who's not involved in the strength check may do the investigation check.
That's only me.
That's you. Great.
And I've got -1 for that. It's hard when you're not in the water. 5. Don't worry, guys, I've got this.
You. What does having a look?
What's that?
Oh!
You could use it now.
To discover that I think he's trying to tell us there's nothing.
No, I'll save it.
Underneath, you just see a deep rivet of where Hades has been rocked on his spine several times. You know. Other than that, not much else.
Surely there must be another way. We don't have to go backwards. There must be an over, a through, a what-de-do.
And down and up!
Oh, what if I jump and try and look over the wall?
Is there a roof? Does this labyrinth have a roof?
There's no roof.
You guys can lift me.
I can't jump on you, which means that all my bees fly out and they grab onto you, and when you jump, they lift you up.
And I will also add my gust of wind underneath you.
I'll also add gust.
Oh, all right, come on.
So jump doubles your jump height.
Okay. Tell me what your strength score is.
20. +5. Wait, what one am I looking at?
Yeah.
+5. 20.
Yeah. Yep. 20.
And I'll get advantage on athletic checks because I'm a beast.
Okay. Sure. The wind's there. You don't need to roll for it, and you cast jump. If this is taking particular exertion, go ahead and roll athletics to see if you excel. Your jump's going to be pretty high.
16.
All right. Great. Your ball of your foot really hits the ground as you leap up. How tall are you?
13 feet.
Okay.
So the first end of the wall was 25.
Okay, great. You're doing a standing jump, which gives you another 10 feet. And I'll give you another exertion. You're getting another 3 feet out of that.
26?
I've got this.
You clear.
I take my eyeball off and I'll stick it on.
Buttercup goes. Your eyeball placed on the end of a paddle just clears the wall, and for a split second, you see further into the labyrinth. You see so much more of its makeup. And you land with an almighty crash. Everyone on the ground make a Constitution saving throw.
5.
11.
19 plus 1.
Thank you. A dirty 20 is what you're telling me. Great. Hank Fresh, you managed to just keep your footing as this absolute tremor surges throughout the labyrinth. Irma, you are tossed from Buddy Fresh, hit the ground, and you take a point of damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
I forgot to bring a pencil.
It's all right. You can it's all right. You can use mine, or you can use Bebard's, and I'll use mine. Great. You take a point of damage.
I was going to say that was actually some pretty quick thinking before you injured a lady.
Yeah, Paul starts to cry.
And remembers. The tears are good for me, so it works out.
Yeah, because he remembers that the last time he saw his wife, she injured him very gravely. and so she cries, and obviously now we're
Ooh,
good.
splish splash.
Yeah,
And Buttercup goes, families are hard.
yeah. But I'm glad that I've found some new one. Not you, though.
Beyond the wall, you can see that there's very clearly a path that leads from this room.
It's very clearly a path that leads from this room.
Whereabouts?
I'm trying to start tapping bricks.
Your wall tapping reveals that within this great big stone wall, there's like a recess in the wall that sinks not even half a foot in, but there's clearly like a 6 foot high kind of rectangle traced into this wall. And at its foot, you see an appropriately sized plank of wood, or just a about the same size as the recess. Just a bit of wood. It looks kind of rickety.
Oh, all right. Well, I just go up and break it.
Oh, wait, what?
I don't know.
Yeah, make a strength check.
If it looks rickety, maybe there's like breaking it under.
So there's a bit of wood lying on the ground. Is that?
You're saying it looks rickety, like it's moving?
Yeah, just a discarded bit of wood board.
Oh, now
just
I
on
don't
the
care.
ground. Would you like to break it?
Do what?
I don't know.
Use your inspiration.
I've got a crowbar in my bag, so maybe I'll just try and crawl one of the plank of it.
Okay, great. Crowbar. Make a strength check with advantage. Yeah, totally. Roll that sucker twice.
20.
This bit of wood just absolutely splinters in half, and you hear as you feel something like possibly magic just release from this object and float off into the air.
Wait. Is that bad? Do we want the magic not floating away?
Who knows?
Is this like that time I lifted that bowl? Like in the Dungeons&Comedians, I thought it's just a bowl, but it wasn't.
Couldn't say. Couldn't rightly say.
Okay.
I step around like on the ground. Like, ugh!
Plumes of dust rise at your footfalls.
I take out Mage Hand again and use it to pull the fingers of the goblin lady. I'm frustrated.
Yeah.
I'm frustrated.
She's like,
frankly.
she's like, honestly, that bit of board was your way out. So
It
look,
was.
Yeah. And look, I'm just gonna help you out here.
Yeah.
You guys have been in this room for a wee while. Like that was your way out.
That's okay. That's what the
I'm
best
really
friends
sorry.
And then Buttercup pipes up again because fucking's up, part of the best friends gang.
Yeah, fucking up is part of the best friends
We
gang.
don't.
Oh.
I mean, it's look, fine, good. I'll take it. It's good.
Can we make a perception roll to see if there's any other planks of wood in the room?
Yeah. Roll investigation.
Someone else do it on bad
Okay.
perception.
All right. 17, 16.
12.
Yeah, there's all kinds of crap around here, but nothing is perfectly sized for that doorway as that broken bit of wood.
Should we go back the leaf way, everyone?
I feel like I ruined it.
And then the goblin lady goes,
Holy punches.
What's that?
make a melee attack with advantage.
18. No, that says 13. Goodness, it's one eye. That's a 1.
Take that one.
We'll take the 13.
Yeah,
So
great.
21.
Great. Excellent. Bam. roll d6, please. And add your strength modifier.
6 plus 5.
Boom. She's out cold. She just flies.
I cover Buttercup's eyes.
It's too late. He's seen everything. And she hits the ground and her belongings scatter everywhere. And she's like, I deserve that.
Hey, it feels like a leaf room.
You go along the corridor. You sing as you go. And you retrace the trash path that once led you here. There's lichen, there's leaves, there's moss that cover the way into the looks like a glade. Yeah.
Is there a pond?
There's a
Oh,
pond.
thank God, I
Yeah.
get in the pond.
And there's trees, they're gnarled oaks that reach skyward. There's a garden full of flowers of so many colours. Red flowers with yellow stripes. Blue flowers with red thorns. And amongst just mushrooms scattered all amongst there's specks of gold floating about. Just starting here and there. That's what you see at the moment.
Just go to town, team.
Your thankful bees see this array of flowers in front of them, and they just really get in there. The pollination process begins.
I cover Buttercup's eyes.
Oh my gosh! Can you make an insight? A nature check.
Okay.
Nature or insight actually will work here.
Okay. 8.
Yeah.
So when the pollen frenzy comes on me,
Yeah, exactly. You are almost as feverish as your bees are. They kind of like drunkenly just boop from flower to flower. Yeah.
I dive into the pond and have a good look around.
Oh yeah.
Is it just one little pond? There's no other little waterways? Or?
The pond ends there, but at the bottom of it, you see like a discarded bit of parchment.
I grab the parchment
Yeah.
and swim to the top and unroll it very carefully
Yeah,
so I
great.
don't rub the ink.
In your hand, you have something that lets you understand this labyrinth a little bit more. You have +1 labyrinth score.
Don't even know why that's cool.
At the end of this room, as you kind of survey it all, you see a great big bronze door. And it's sort of similar to the entryway of this labyrinth, but it's got a great big detailed face. It almost looks monstrous. It's got a great big sour look on it, like that. And that's the door,
I go up to
seemingly out of here.
Go out to the door.
Oh, yep. Great.
Howdy.
Hello.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hello, what's your name?
My name is Banger.
Hi, Banger. My name's Hank Fresh. I'm a cowboy and a gentleman.
Yes, okay, great. I've adopted your accent.
Yeah, that sounds mighty good to me.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna take an absolute punt here. Could you open up for us?
Oh, not that easy, friend.
I thought that was gonna be the case.
Yeah,
Sure, you can't blame a guy for trying.
That's right. No, my door opening days are over.
Wait, completely?
Yeah, I've retired.
Oh,
When was the last time you opened your door?
Oh, well, that would be, it's a few years ago now. People just usually take the junk path with the old board door. They used to, but no, I've given up. You won't see me opening again. I absolutely refuse.
Gee, that is a dang shame, I must say, because we'd love to go inside you.
Yeah. Well, oddly enough, it's not the first time I've heard that.
I bet.
Yeah.
You can say the same for me.
Oh! That's good. Let's move along.
Come on, Buttercup, see you.
What did he say? I'm sorry, I'm not good at flirting.
I am.
Okay, flirt with me, Dan. Hello there.
Why don't I just try flirt with the dog?
Okay, yeah.
I think you meant me.
That's probably been. Yeah, okay, nobody wants to flirt with Hank. I get it.
Yeah. Okay,
I'd
look.
like to try and persuade the door to open.
Yeah, sure thing.
Right, here we go. 12. All right, here we go.
Yeah, he's like, look, I understand it. I get it. You're nice people. You lovely, beautiful blue eyes. Like, I get it. But I just can't do it again. That thing ain't going back in my mouth.
What would go in your mouth, though, if you wanted it to go in your mouth?
Nothing.
My finger?
You could try. Take a point of damage. Bebard, you look excited.
I want to look for a ring.
It's right there at the foot of the door.
I cast Mage Hand, by which I mean a swarm of bees.
Uh-huh.
They pick up the ring.
Mhm.
They just gently.
Hey.
Open wide. Here comes the airship. Hold his nose. Hold his nose.
Brendon, have an inspiration.
That is a halfway point. We are going to take a quick intermission. Go have yourselves a well-deserved break, get a drink, come back soon. We will conclude this adventure. What is sure to be an exciting, snappier, and drunker second half. Excellent. Okay, right back into it. Rap, tap, tap. The knocker of this sentient door slams against his chamber, and he's opened. And here you are in the glade room with a great big open door in front of you.
Let's go through.
Mm-hmm.
We walk through the door.
Very good. The departure from this room is also somewhat choked with vines, but not in a way. Buddy Fresh needs to kind of like pick his way through to get through.
His horse dancing.
He's equestrian.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
Dressage.
Buttercup kind of needs to go to really like push himself over. And he does that unaided.
That's how you learn.
Okay, thanks. Yeah, cool. Thanks,
You're learning, huh?
uncles and auntie. Yeah. I'll catch up. The corridor continues ever forward, seeming endlessly. You can see in the distance that there is a light. But after a few twists and turns, there is an overwhelming odor creeping in through the walls.
Have I smelt this odor before?
Go ahead and make like either a nature check or, it would be nature.
A nature check?
A nature check.
Oh, great.
I believe. No, I have to be impartial. Go on.
9, 8.
Quick check. Does anyone have a positive intelligence modifier?
I don't.
Don't even know the meaning of the word.
We're all done.
Is it intelligence? I've got 2 of that. I thought...
That's your saving throw.
Oh, it's a save. I don't know what this means.
Any 0 intelligences?
Oh, I'm 0 intelligence.
Right.
You're the genius of the group.
Buttercup. Actually, Buttercup.
Cover Buttercup's eyes
No,
again.
he says nothing wrong with it.
That's right.
Nothing wrong with it.
Nothing wrong with it. Boy knows udders when he sees them.
As you're walking onwards through this corridor, a bubble appears in front of you. Oh, halfway through your time. But halfway through the labyrinth, you're only 1 room through. No.
I flash in my titty.
Nice.
Hey, why are you doing this?
What do you mean?
Who hurt you?
Oh, please. Not all of us have tragic backstories. Some of us are just evil.
Paul cries, remembering a flashback. But he quickly takes it out of his mind because he's like, we need to go, everyone.
Okay, what? Don't let me distract you. Oh, no. No, stay in chat.
What do you want to talk about?
Really, is that easy? I don't know.
Can I kick his little ball?
Sure. Yeah, go for it. Make a dick.
Kick him with the ball.
Go dexterity.
Okay.
Oh.
That's a 1. +2.
No.
So 3.
A 1, I don't care about much else if you roll a 1. You go for a really spirited kick.
Yeah.
Your other foot just flies forward with you and you end up on your butt.
Oh no! Oh, this is so embarrassing.
You take 1 point of damage.
Yeah. Yuck it up, ho. Yuck it up.
Oh dearie me, that was embarrassing. Okay, I'm not even convinced you guys are going to make it all the way.
How much time do we have left on your sundial?
30 minutes.
Okay.
Right, yes, we're running.
Pick up the pace.
Oh, where are you going? No, come back.
Good work, Hank. Lull them into a false sense of security.
Thank you.
The corridor opens up into the space where you can no longer see the edges of the room anymore. So vast it is.
Wow, this has got to be the middle, surely.
You are hit with an overwhelming sense that you want to throw up.
Oh,
Can you make a Constitution saving throws, please?
19.
20.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
20.
I do have advantage against poison.
Oh, Oh, do ya? Oh, okay, go ahead. Roll on, you're lucky.
Oh,
One. Oh, this is a pesticide. No.
An overwhelming stench hits your nostrils. You can't help but double over and spew for a little bit.
okay.
You're such a nice guy, Paul. Before you...
Hold my beard back.
Quickly, hold BeeBeard's beard back. Before you, just an endless marsh of stink. That was once bisected by a great bridge, presumably, but it's been cracked in 2 places, and now it's kind of just barely poking up above the swamp. And it's seemingly, you can see that on the other side of this X bridge, that there would be the path ahead of you.
How long is this broken bridge?
It's 100 feet long, to your estimate.
100 feet long?
Yeah.
Like, including all the cracks, or is it like, oh, bit of bridge, bit of crack, bit of bridge?
Yeah, bit of bridge, bit of crack, bit of bridge, bit of crack, bit of bridge.
For the whole 100 yards?
And all up 100 feet.
Paul rips some hair off his armpits and gives it to everyone to put in their nose.
Is this an improvement?
Oh, no, you've only got 2 armpits. Oh, get that smear.
No, I've got something down here. Saved that one especially for you.
Thank you, Paul.
Here you go, Buttercup. You better
Oh,
take it.
yeah.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
Can I shoot a fireball into the stench? Because you know how sometimes
Methane gas explodes?
Yeah, methane gas
We'll
explodes.
We'll just hop back.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, I will. It's gonna go great.
No roll required.
Okay, great. I cast fireball.
Yeah, what does it look like?
Oh.
It looks like just like white hot and really cool.
Yeah. Cool. It travels as this tiny white hot ball into the middle of the marsh, and then once it hits a certain point, you just see the air shimmer and collapse, and then ripple outwards. The fireball is much more potent than you would have otherwise expected. It kind of just like sizzles the air. You can smell almost like ozone as this fireball, twice the size of anything you've ever cast before, erupts. It smells a lot better. Bebard, a combination of stuffing your nostrils full of armpit hair and the removal of the gas, you're good. You're no longer
I'm good
sick.
now.
Yeah.
I got 19. I didn't need to put pubes in my face.
The rest of you are good. There's just a bridge.
We can use them for something else.
I'm sure
Keep them on hand.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So can we leap from rock to rock?
The 2 cracks between the bridge, they seem to be 10 feet wide. Not impossible.
Could we use?
Yeah, what if we flat it?
We planted it. Have you got anything else?
Yeah,
Could we make a rope
with the hair.
with the hair?
You could.
I believe we all have 50 feet of rope.
Yeah,
But I don't want to get in the way of a craft project.
Buttercup's like, no, please do. Yeah, I mean, no. You guys solve the labyrinth however you want.
What do you want, pubes or rope?
Let's keep the pubes in reserve. We never know when we'll need those.
What do you think we should do, Buttercup?
Well, I don't know. Could you guys jump it? I mean, you could use rope as well. I don't know.
My bees carry the rope over to the other end and tie it around a post making a rope bridge.
Yeah. Like one of the sides of the bridge. You know, there's a decorative what's it called? A bollard.
Yes.
Yeah, that you can fasten to. Yeah. And you've got a rope bridge. Well, more like a tight rope, I guess.
I feel like you've made a tightrope, yeah.
Buttercup?
Great. Buttercup. Yep. He's like, okay.
Oh, wait. Buttercup?
Yeah, sweetie.
Was unexpected, Buttercup.
Yeah, sorry. It's a joke that me and my dad made. Because my name is also a term of endearment. So, yeah.
Buttercup, you're one of the best friends, gang, now.
Oh my God.
It's not necessarily a compliment.
And I just want you to know we believe in you.
Okay.
And I'm gonna.
You see him do this.
Very good.
Oh, thanks. Wow. Okay.
Nice one, Buttercup.
Thanks, mate. That felt weird.
It's okay. We'll workshop it.
Okay.
Later.
Okay. Great.
Sing the horse over.
Okay. Can I fly?
What's inspiring the flight here?
Okay. If I cast, can I cast water walk on Buddy? Oh, and can he walk through the marsh?
You think that would work?
My 0 intelligence says yes, indeedy.
You're pretty sure it would work.
Oh my God.
Okay.
This is going to get well Arctics up in here.
As a precaution, I will tie some pubes around his neck just in case.
Right, Buddy Fresh is decked out in his pubes. Who's on top of the horse at this point?
I'll go on the horse.
It will take.
Yeah.
I'll find my own way across.
You know what? I'm getting every indication this is going to fuck up in our classic style, and I wouldn't want you to have to go through that. All right.
You cast water walk on Buddy
Yeah, and I walk through the marsh.
like he was the Lord himself. just trots and dainty little ripples peel outwards from each little step in the marsh. He glides across the stink marsh.
Oh. Have you noticed that I've done 2 cool things in a row?
But Buttercup's like, that's pretty cool! As you go by.
Thanks, sweetheart. We'll workshop it.
Okay,
We'll workshop
okay,
it.
great. Buddy easily carries you to the other side.
Oh.
Your turn.
All right. Well, I've got this rope here, so I guess I'll just.
Yes.
Hand
Because
over.
you all need unique ways of getting across this bridge.
I suddenly remember that I was also on Buddy's back as well.
I'll take it however you want. Yeah.
Paul,
Yes.
you have to carry me.
Well, I actually don't know how I'm getting over. 'Cause
How deep can it be?
I'm a big lad.
You could almost just stride
Walk
across.
over. Okay. I'll carry you. I'll pick you up, I'll scoop you in my hand. Like a little gentle little butterfly. And I'll just let a little kiss on your forehead. And I say, if we don't make it out of this alive, a cry comes out of my eye. You remind me so much of my wife. And then he steps over to the other side.
Great.
Did I make it?
Yeah. You're how tall? You're 12 foot tall.
13.
Roll an athletics check, and it's an easy one. It just requires a little hop.
8.
Make it across. Yeah. You seem well on your way.
So it's tied to a bollard at one end.
Mhm.
What's it tied to at the first end? Where we are?
Well, I guess I tied it to something like another.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You have any of your choice of gnarled trees.
Great.
Or,
Gnarled tree.
The tree that was chosen was a tree higher than where the bollard is.
mm-hmm.
And then because I'm very nimble,
Mm-hmm.
and so like I get up to the top of it, and then so like the rope like this,
Yes,
and
yes.
then I go like this over the rope, and I hold on to my tail,
Oh!
and then I just flying fox down.
Yeah! Absolutely. It happens exactly as you describe it.
And then I go, ooh, rope burn.
And you take a point of rope burn damage.
Worth it.
Yeah. Carrying on in this fashion, the 4 of you managed to clear the bridge without contacting the stink whatsoever. Yeah, it's a big achievement. It's really good.
Very
Congratulations. Before you lies, after a bit more corridor walking, turning this way and that, you come to a half circle of a room.
Wait, are
And
we on the curve or are we on the bisecting?
you enter on the curve. You enter on the curve, and the circle kind of like fans out this way, and then is cut bluntly in half by 5 doors. And in front of them stand 5 goblins, as you can identify. And they're all like kind of just standing there, and they look like, and they see you coming, they're like, oh! And as you approach the middle one says, no, he doesn't, not the middle one. A caterpillar off to the side. Hello! Hello! Welcome, you've made it so far. It's one of those sorts of rooms, you know, a smarts room. Really close. You're so close. Okay, so, look, I'm sure this will be a breeze. You've done so well. It's one of those rooms where there's a different kind of person in front of each door, and one of the doors leads to where you need to go. All right, but only one of the doors is the right door. All right, and these goblins, they stand in front of each one. They have a little knick-knack about them. All right. Okay, let me tell you. One of the goblins tells only the truth. One of the goblins tells only lies. One of the goblins tells only the time. One of the goblins tells only jokes. And one of the goblins tells only on you. Okay, you each get one question that you're allowed to ask, but you're allowed to choose any door at any time. Okay?
We can ask one question of one goblin.
You can ask one question of one goblin each.
I still don't get it. Do we ask each goblin one thing?
You individually, you person
Have
can
one.
ask one question
Of what?
of one goblin.
And that is all.
That's
So
all.
it's the hardest of the case scenarios. I
Yes.
Okay, I go up to the goblin, the middle goblin, and I ask, would you rather fight? Would you rather fight a dog or a squirrel, but the squirrel's got a knife?
And the goblin says, 11:49.
Middle goblin is the time-telling goblin.
It's got 11 minutes until whatever the deadline is.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, you know about that, did you? What, was that the goblin?
11:49.
Oh, fuck! That doesn't count! Because they asked the same goblin! Because they asked the same goblin! It's a foul! There was a foul.
The goblins react in no way.
Okay, I will go to the first door, and I will say, which of these goblins always tells the truth?
Oh, good.
Good.
That goblin says, me!
Oh, no. So no one laughed, so that can't be a joke.
No punchline.
And you didn't get in touch, so yeah, it's definitely either the truth or the not truth.
So it's either the truth or the lies.
Yeah.
At the moment, they're in the order that he's read them out.
But no one would be so stupid as to come up in that order. Brendon, like, only a really novice dungeon master.
Caterpillar.
Eh?
Which one is the door that we're meant to go through? Once we've identified them.
Ask them.
Oh fuck.
Okay, I go up to the second door and say, should I come inside you to fulfill my quest?
The goblin says, funny, I was about to ask you the same thing.
Okay,
That's the lying one.
All the other goblins go,
Okay.
Alright. Firstly, I'll walk
The caterpillar's like, two more questions.
I walk up to the fourth door and I firstly approach it by tickling it. Just to see what happens. It's not a question.
It's not a question. It's really not.
The goblin goes, I'm perfectly comfortable in this situation.
Inspiration?
Yeah, mate, yeah.
Theory. Yes! Theory.
Yep.
Right, we need to ask if number one is the one who tells the truth.
Yeah. What about what?
Doesn't Buttercup get a chance? It seems unfair.
Okay.
Ask door number one. Ask goblin number one,
Oh, that one? Okay, yep.
which is the door we should go through.
All right. Okay. Goblin number one, which door should we go through? And then the goblin that he asks is, the other one, right down the end.
All right.
Okay, that sounds legit.
I'm down.
Yeah.
Yeah, what is the other door? Just out of curiosity. Oh, the one that tells on you.
Tells on you.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, I go up to the fifth goblin and we're like, we nailed it, right? We nailed it.
He steps aside.
I think we should walk through.
Open door number 5.
Yeah.
You open the door.
And
You see a pathway leading forward
Yes.
and up to a great spire. A tower rises in front of you. And then the goblin that stepped aside says, Master, they got it! They got it!
classic.
Yeah.
Alright.
Good job, best friends gang.
Good job.
Yeah. And they said intelligence was our dubstep.
Well done. And you get +1 labyrinth score to that.
Everybody.
It goes to whomever wants to take it.
Right. Oh, I don't think you have one, Hank.
I don't.
You didn't earn one yourself, so we'll give you ours.
You know what, Paul? I was just about to thank you for being so generous. I was about to open my heart just a little bit. Close it right back.
This is what he wants, guys. This is what he wants. We can't fall apart now. We're so close.
Fine. I'll lift all of the creatures up and put them as high as I can on the staircase.
All of them?
All of them.
Oh!
Just so to save us some time.
Yeah, you're right. The tower has like this long staircase that coils all the way to the top. And you save several seconds putting them up halfway up the landing. And at the top, there's just a single door that awaits you.
Anything weird about this door?
It's got a doorknob. It seems to be made of wood.
Alright.
Knock, 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 knock.
You, from behind, you see a purple light pulse.
Oh.
And then you hear a voice. Come in.
There's Peter.
Was the door open?
Great. You walk in. And you are on a stairway. You're on the landing of a stairway with stairs that tread downwards and then seem to, on a 90-degree angle, go down into another door. Striking out above you is another stairway that goes up this way and then into another door. Another stairway going this way and that. Doors all around you and floating in this multi-dimensional, perpendicular to itself and yet parallel and branching off in all paths at the center, floats a figure in a bubble who's doing this. And he's got a white mask on and he turns to you and he says, "Oh, you've made it. I'm so pleased."
The Phantom of the Opera. Do you not take that mask off because you're ashamed of your disfigured face?
What do you mean, this face? And then his hand moves to a mask and removes it. And from behind it spill a mass of tentacles.
Put it back on.
Oh, come now, you'll get used to it. And its great big cephalopodic head pulses as it looks upon you with a hunger in its eyes and says, "Well, look at this. I caught one, and now I get to add 4 more to my collection. I truly am a lucky boy today."
Which one of us has he not seen? Not seen me because I'm the sneaky one.
Yes, behind Buddy.
And low to the ground.
Okay. Oh, good. Okay.
Roll a stealth check.
Now, I've got +10 on that. Oh! That's how you know.
Okay. All
And
right.
also, I think I'm earning that for the first time. It's really nice to be here.
Okay.
Oh, thank God. 16. Yep, with adding. Yep.
Okay. All right then, let's do this. That's right, 4 heroes. The bearded one, the tall one, the 15-year-old, and the 8-year-old. Here up in my realm, but here you shall stay. You notice that far above him, dangling from the ceiling, is just a chain and a cage, and suspended in it you see the collapsed form of Daisy.
Okay.
What manner of creature is Peter?
Make an Arcana check, please.
Can we all?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like someone who knows magic.
Yeah.
I got a 3. I know magic, but not this magic.
18.
Ooh. I got a 12. 14.
Sorry, one more time.
12.
3.
Okay. You know
Yeah.
that this is a mind flayer.
It's a mind flayer.
You know that he's going to either...
I whispered.
you know that he's going to try and take control of your minds one by one, and then once you're all incapacitated, eat your brains.
Okay. I mean, not okay.
I mean, we're not going to get much from our brains.
How does he control minds? Is it verbally?
You don't know. You don't know, but you know there's a general magical something about him, and then he says, "Oh, you've done so well, but really, this is the part where you become mine." He reaches out and he goes and he looks at you, Paul, and he's like, "You look like you'd be the most useful," and then kind of swirls a bubble in his hand.
I propose a counterpoint.
Pardon?
And then I throw a handful of bees at him.
In this space, you cannot make out trajectories whatsoever. Any attack made in this room is made at disadvantage. However, you can instead choose to use your collective labyrinth score to make an attack against him and use that as your attack modifier. How much labyrinth score do you guys have all up?
I got one.
I got one.
You got one.
What?
You can instead choose to use what you've learned about labyrinths in getting here to try and work out this MC Escher-style room and land a hit. Is how
I
you're
take
about
out the
to-
piece of parchment that I stole from the bottom of the pond and read it aloud, and it says...
It says, when your eyes follow you, fail your gut.
Your eyes follow.
Don't repeat that. Don't make it too important.
Okay.
Okay. You're allowed to make your attack at disadvantage using your regular scores, or you can use +4 using what you've learned about labyrinths to land your hit.
All right, I'll use +4.
Nice. Go for it. And what kind of attack is it?
Well, so I throw darts, but they're just large bees.
Okay, yeah. Is it one large bee or like many?
Well, so I throw one large bee, and then there's a swarm that follows it up and propels it.
Oh, very good. Okay, yeah. Please roll your attack.
Swarm keeper ranger. Okay.
Oh, yeah, it's beautiful. I don't know if that's kind of right.
Okay. 19.
Oh! Lounging about. He's like, you first. And he sees a swarm of bees coming for him.
I throw them through a doorway.
Yeah, that's it. They all fly out through one door, and he's not looking at all. And then from behind and at an angle up here, a swarm of bees careers towards him and pelts him in the back. He goes, ow! Roll damage.
Okay, well, there's not much damage, but so that is it's going to be 6 damage. But the target has to succeed on a strength saving throw, where I can move them 15 feet as my swarm pulls them towards us.
Okay, so what?
DC 13.
13. Okay, great strength. Okay, not his. Where does he go?
To right to pole.
You're going to be mine. Ow. And then suddenly he is within striking distance of you. You can make an attack at this point, and you don't have to use your labyrinth score. You don't get a disadvantage against this.
That's a
Get it, Paul!
Yeah. Well, because I've got advantage on my strength rolls. What?
Not there.
Not right now. Okay.
Not this. This is strictly speaking an attack roll.
Okay. All right, Paul. Just sees what his boyfriend's doing. He grabs his great club and he lobs it down on one of the tentacles.
Okay.
He's trying to disable the tentacle from the body.
Sure.
I mean, yeah. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Oh,
And
yeah.
then he goes, yeah, so then what do I do?
Yeah, that's a hit. You roll your damage and tell me what it looks like.
Well, what's my damage again? 1d8 plus 5.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
8! 19, 11, 12, 13. And then he goes back down because he's got a double attack because he's... What's the thing again?
Level 5.
He's level 5 barbarian. So he goes in for a double attack.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. The first one connects, and you see him like touch one of his precious tentacles. He goes, "Ow!"
Yeah, and he picks it up and eats it. And then he swings the bat right back around. He does like a loop-de-loop. And he smashes it on the other tentacle.
Roll a d20.
17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22.
Roll it d8.
Yeah. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
It squarely just lops off another tentacle and it flies to the side. It's like,
Yeah, Paul! I mean,
oh, my beautiful face! No! He's like, you will pay for that, and this time he won't be interrupted. He tries to dominate your mind, Paul, and you get to roll a wisdom saving throw to try and resist this.
Oh, now, let me ask you a question.
Sure.
Wait, this is, what's a dex saving throw in comparison to a wisdom saving throw?
A different saving throw.
Okay. I have disadvantage on wisdom because I have one eyeball.
Oh! In this instance, you're good.
Okay.
I think if depth perception was
It's
called
going
into
to
question,
minus
maybe.
2 on your
Yeah,
roll.
great. Oh, hello. 12, 10.
You feel your eyes flash purple. Your eye flash purple. As your body seems not your own, your fist grabs your club, and it tightens, and it doesn't seem to be of your own volition. And now this figure rises up from you. It does not provoke an attack of opportunity, and it starts rising back towards up into the loftiness of the room. It's like, you will pay for this.
I cast the power of suggestion.
Okay.
And I say to Peter, Peter, listen. We're a bunch of hot idiots. You don't want to eat our brains. In fact, the thing that you're going to want to do is eat the brain of the smartest person you know. Your own brain.
Okay, great. Roll an impossible persuasion check.
It was a 1.
He's like,
Almost did it.
you're the idiot, not me.
Yeah, that's what I said.
And there's a kerfuffle happening as it's Irma's turn.
Now, as all of this is going on, and I've not been seen, I use my chance and my new power. So what I'm going to do is, so while he's doing all of that, I'm going to make a wall of water from where I am to where Daisy is in the cage. Then I jump into the own wall that I've made, and I swim up through the wall to the cage, where I use my thieves' tools to unpick the lock because I'm good at that apparently. And I get Daisy out of the cage and then swim back down the wall.
Wow! Incredible. You can do the first half of this? Yes, no problem. You
Whole turns thing.
Yeah. It almost happens. You make a big wall of water.
Yeah.
You swim upwards. You see the catatonic state of Daisy. His eyes fluttering purple. You can roll your thieves' tools check. Stealth.
Was that stealth, is it? Yeah.
I'm sorry, no, it's not. Sleight of hand. Oh my gosh.
Oh, yeah. Oh, sleight of hand, that's great. I'm good at that too. 22.
Oh, the cage just screeches open, and Daisy goes, and then you pick him up.
Yes, because I'm still in the water, right? So I'm all good. And so I pick him up, and then I take him into the water where he is useless, but
Yes.
I'm like, whee!
Absolutely, excellent. You're still there at the cage. Swing back around to Bebard. It's your turn. We'll be finished very shortly.
All right, I summon my bees, and they fly up and they gather around Peter. They all form themselves into shape like arrows pointing towards him, and I say, There he is. And, everyone will have advantage on attacks.
Woo!
Against him.
Wait, is this you just saying they'll get advantage?
Fairy fire. I'm casting fairy fire.
Oh, yeah, beautiful, beautiful, yeah.
Just the bee version.
Yes, absolutely. The distortion effect of the labyrinth seems to clear, and you can see exactly where your target is. Meanwhile, through the will of this mind flayer, he makes you pick up your club in one hand and makes you swing for Bebard.
No!
Oh, you wouldn't.
Oh, can't help it, can I?
No. and the figure says, "No, you Paul, you can't help it. You can't."
Can I?
Roll, make an attack roll.
Okay.
No, Paul, you've got to fight it.
All right, can I?
No. Oh yes,
I have
go
a
on.
question.
Go on.
I have beast sense. So if I touch you, I can see through your eyeballs and hear what I'm hearing. And Paul's body is for 10 minutes just like disabled. Like he can't. He's disabled out of his mind. Like what I mean by that is it just you know what I mean.
You're
Unplug the.
You're
the
trying to
TV.
implant your brain to somebody else's brain.
Yeah, I'm trying to be in the beast.
Which beast?
You,
Me.
the octopus.
He's far away from you, and you have a feeling it wouldn't work.
All right,
honestly,
well, let's
it was
just go
spirited. It was
okay.
really spirited.
All right. Let's see, but minus
Plus.
2.
No.
What is it?
Plus 8 is because it's an attack.
Oh, okay. 7 plus 8.
Okay, Bebard, what's your
18.
You swing and you miss maybe through some tension in your own muscles, but then the mind player's like again, attack him again.
Oh, a 4.
I knew you could never do it, Paul.
What's happening? You see his head grow purple, and he just spews like a sidekick scream at the 3 of you, but not Irma and Buttercup, actually. Okay, great. Can you please all make an intelligence saving throw?
8.
12.
16.
Great. So you two have failed, and you take 22 points of psychic damage.
Oh, no!
Bebard, you managed to resist the effect of this psychic scream, but only just. Meanwhile, you feel your mind collapsing, but you look up at this thing and it looks desperate. It looks backed into a corner.
Okay, so what I am going to do is use the power of the labyrinth to shoot magic missile.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. In fact, you know what? Magic missile doesn't even miss, even despite all the antics of this labyrinth.
Okay, with my brain! Magic missile.
It's the perfect deception.
Yeah. No. So many brain points. Just kidding. I hardly had any at all.
But it really works on you guys because you're so stupid. Roll these d4s. How many d4s are you rolling, buddy?
I am rolling. I shoot 3 dots. Each one is 1d4 damage.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. 1.
4.
4 damage. 2 damage. 4 damage.
Oh, yeah, it's beautiful. 13 points of the boo, 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 ow. Oh, no.
No. Oh, no is right, Peter.
Ah!
That is your real name.
It's not. You never asked my real name. My name's Bobix.
I like Peter better.
I didn't choose my name.
Right, so is he like nearly dead?
Yeah, he looks
okay,
close.
great. So I'm going to swim up my wall just to get a bit of like speed and momentum up. And I'm like, this is the time to blow my cover, but I'll get to use my sneak attack because you haven't seen me.
Oh,
so I go
there you
up
go.
the wall like really, really fast, get a lot of speed, and then I hurtle myself out of the wall of water, and then like, across the room, straight to his head, but not the beak part that's had, just the part that's just beside it. So it's squishy, but where vital stuff is.
Oh, yeah.
That's how cephalopods work. And then I use my short sword and I stabby.
Absolutely. Roll your attack with advantage.
I don't know what that means.
Roll that d20 twice.
20. What happens? Is that fine because the 20's fine?
So,
The 1 doesn't
a
count.
20 means that you rolled a critical hit.
Yeah, great.
Which means you roll all of your damage dice twice, including the sneak attack dice that you're about to roll. So,
That's big.
so, what's the damage of your short sword?
It says +7 attack bonus. Is that what that means?
Is there like a dice number next to it? I think it's a
1d6 plus 4.
Yes, great. And how much sneak attack damage do you have?
Sneak attack adds 3d6 if you have advantage on enemy.
Great. So you need to roll 8d6. We need every d6 in the building.
I need one more.
One more.
Some of us have one.
Oh, I
Thank
okay, I'll
you.
get these guys out of here. Is it kosher to put them all in the same little group? Or
Oh,
is
yeah,
that
absolutely.
bad form?
No, you're doing a great thing. As Bobix the Mind Flayer says, you know nothing about being the smartest creature on this universe.
You're right there, buddy.
How much damage do you do?
I don't know. All of them.
4, 8, 10, 13, 15, 20, 23 plus your
That's right,
dexterity.
make him count his own damage.
How do you take down Bobix the Mind Flayer?
Initially, it's quite alarming, and I make a kind of Xena warrior princess noise as I go across because I've just always wanted to. So I'm like, like that kind of thing. And everyone thinks that it's going to be just like a bloodbath. Like everyone thinks it's going to be just wild, but it's not. It's wild on the journey. But then, just as I get there, I get all surgical on it, and I take my sword and just where the beak is. Like if you kind of imagine this, is the beak. And it's kind of like I kind of get in there like I'm shucking a scallop. And then it just pops off, and then I just surgically go in and find the red wire and the blue wire.
Irma, as you go to shuck this thing and you flick the knife, its brain flies across the labyrinth as it starts to fall down. All the stairs and all the doors of this room start to de-kaleidoscope back inwards as the whole room just begins to make more sense again, and the four of you are just on a single stairway with a single landing, a dead mind flayer knocked out on the ground and its brain on the wall.
I use Mage Hand to grab the brain, eat it.
Roll a constitution.
13. Oh no, plus 5. 18.
You gain 2 points of intelligence. You bump your intelligence score up by 2. And your modifier becomes +1.
Yeah.
Honestly, the Daisy and Buttercup and everyone's reunited, and it's really touching. But you can fill in the blanks, guys. That's the end of the show. Please give a big round of applause. See you next we take a wee moment to plug anything that we might want to plug that's coming up. I will start us off. Mon and I are part of a D&D live stream channel called Dice Legends, which runs out of Christchurch. We are on Twitch, we are on YouTube, we're on a whole bunch of other things, where we play humble town guards trying to save the city of Aratai on Twitch and YouTube.
Yeah.
Did I cover it all, mate?
Yeah. I play a tiefling.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's kind of psychotic.
Yeah, much like this character.
Any other plugs from...
Yes. So Andrew Keppel, who's lurking at the back of the room, who's been providing all the amazing illustrations. First of all, round of applause. It would be remiss of me not to mention that he is, in his spare time, creating an animated series called Papa Paleolithic. Andrew, do you have the link there? It's on. If you can support his Patreon, he's animating and releasing these episodes. There, the first one is out. It's amazing. I hear a rumour that the second one is coming out quite soon. So the link is. Here we go. Patreon.com/toomuchsparetime.
Oh.
You should absolutely check it out. It is phenomenal.
Wow.
Yeah.
I've got a show right here on Thursday at 8:30. Woo!
What's it called? What's it
No,
called?
I'm not even going to tell you what it is. Just show up. Because much like your airship, it runs on trust. If you laughed at that joke, you're obliged to show up now.
Where can we see you, Abs, when you're not on 7 Days or TV?
I've been on 7 days once.
Yeah, we watched that episode on repeat.
Yeah, you can follow me on abbyhowellsplease.com abbyhowellsplease on Instagram, and I'll tell you all my gigs and shows and bits and pieces. Or stream 7 days, which I'm on for the first time. So if you watch it, maybe they'll have me back and I'll get more money.
Folks, you've been truly wonderful. Go home to your babysitters. Thank you so much.